Mr. Corberán, and congratulations. That was fabulous to watch, Carlos. Both teams played their part. But how did you engineer it? What was your philosophy at the beginning of the evening to make that happen?
I didn't engineer any important thing. Just I was watching the team recovering the spirit that we needed to show. I was watching the team showing a lot of energy from the first minute. And it's not easy because you arrived to play just 2 days ago with the travel that we know that was a tough travel or tough journey for us. But I was watching the team showing all the strengths that we have today in the pitch, because if not, it will be impossible to take these 3 points today.
We looked at Blackburn Rovers as well before tonight's match. There were some quite terrifying aspects of their play, Carlos, which you must have carefully prepared for. The balls over the top for Brereton Diaz and Gallagher, the speed and the aggression of their attacks. But it was your team that showed those qualities tonight just as much.
I think they arrived today to the game in a good moment, because they were scoring 5 goals, and when one team scored 5 goals like they did, it's because they have a very dangerous team in attack. They have the option that you say in the aerials with Gallagher, with Brereton, plus play with a lot of 1 versus 1 that make us have to be very focused and concentrate to defense well if we wanted to have options to the game. But I think for me the team have showed today a very good personality and tempo and intensity to the attack. Unlike a lot of the first minutes of the game, after they tried to take a little bit the control of the game too, and was one game very balanced. But when you score the goal, they draw. When you score again, they draw. You need to have a lot of personality to go again to the game, and this is something that I feel very proud of my players today, to show the level of determination, character, and confidence in themselves to continue going and push for the game.
You're talking particularly about the second half, but in the first half there were lots of different characteristics to enjoy. Alex Vallejo with a very dominant performance, his role in the team central to what was happening, and then he gets a goal. How important is that for him as a person, as a player in your team?
For him to have the opportunity to play instead of Hogg always is a high responsibility, because we know how important Hogg is for the team. But I think that Alex have all the skills to can be an important player for us. That's why he is here with us. And I'm very pleased when I see the players performing well, playing with personality, character, and of course scoring 1 goal. That is one action that is not usually. But in the last winning that the team achieved, as Hoggy was scoring 1 goal, that is something that is not normal. And today, the same with Alex Vallejo. So we saw that we need every player involved in attack to can use the chances that the team has. But I think the most important thing was to show today that we are an important group of players, that we have a real team. And I know that if I don't have any of the important players, I have another players that are going to be very important the year too, and they are ready to compete in the level that they were showing today.
The injury to Alex Vallejo looked serious-ish. Can you enlighten us? Can you give us more information on why you brought him off?
Not yet, because he was feeling something in the knee. In that moment, with this pain, he couldn't make the normal effort. But I hope that Alex be the best that he can be, because I know that he is going to be a very important player for us.
And then you made more big decisions further down the line, Carlos. For example, taking off some very creative players, Sorba Thomas, Josh Karoma, leaving Danny Ward on to do the striking role. At the time, we're wondering, what's the boss doing? Why would he do that? And it's paid off beautifully with your victory. Take us through the thought processes of your substitutions at the end.
I know that playing at home, when you are watching that the team is 2-2, and you change one winger to one fullback, the people can be thinking that you try to defend the result. And I knew the risk, and I was feeling a little bit the reaction of the people. But more than be thinking on this, we need to be thinking about exactly where the team was suffering, and how we can compensate this. Because if you don't defend well, if you think a lot in attack, you are not going to have any type of reward. So for me, the team or the game was necessary to be balanced. And I was watching like Sorba have the skill or the physical conditions to attack. But even the action of the goal, we were creating in that moment one big gap between Matty Pearson and the wing-back. Knowing that they have very good players with the 1 versus 1, they will have, and we saw this in the goal and we saw this in the penalty, that they have players that can unbalance in the 1 versus 1. I had the feeling that was necessary for us to compete the game. Doesn't mean to defend or to attack, it means to compete the game, to have someone close to Matty Pearson, someone that be more focused to defense and after to attack too, with the energy to can make both things. And I think our third goal showed this because Turton was very focused in defense, and after I know that Turton is an attacking fullback. Of course, Sorba Thomas is a winger, someone maybe it's not easy to understand the decision, but the decision was because as soon as we don't compete the game, we cannot get the winning today. So it's not to be thinking that you need to protect the result. It's to be thinking that you need to compete the game, you need to, and you want to go for the 3 points.
Forgive me, Carlos, I'm just trying to understand your thoughts, but also exactly what you're saying. Are you saying complete the game or compete. To compete in the game? Thank you. My fault, not yours. And then another piece of personality comes in supplying Danny Ward with the second header. Harry Toffolo, who might have gone for the goal himself, but instead unselfishly he squares the header and gets an assist.
Yes, the relation between the two players was very good. See the minute that was, and after concede the goal, see the position of Harry Toffolo arriving to the box, and after make the assist to Danny Ward was a special moment because it showed that the energy that put Toffolo today in the game, arriving to the box and defending close to our box, attacking close to their box, defending close to our box. And after I was watching one level in Danny Ward that we were expecting because we know that Danny Ward have this condition, we know that Danny Ward has this level, and was very important for us, for the team and for him to show one performance like the one that showed today.
We certainly enjoyed it, and thousands are going home very happy as a result of your decisions and your management and the performance and personality of your players. So thank you very much for tonight and for the clarity of your explanations, Carlos.
I feel really pleased because we want always to make the people really happy. Sometimes our decisions are going to be the people can understand, sometimes they cannot understand the decision, but we just be pleased to make them happy, and we want to, every time they are here to watching the team, they enjoy watching a very serious team in attack, or very aggressive team in attack, a very serious team in defence.
Thank you for talking to us live on BBC Radio Leeds, Carlos Corberán.